Hello, my name is Christine Deere from the Marketing Specialist at SimpleSoft Solutions Incorporated. Today we are going to look inside of Infor CRM. We're going to look at campaigns and how to create a campaign. If you look to the left of the screen, you will see marketing. This is a marketing entity. As you click on the marketing entity, more will pop up. Go down to campaigns, click on campaigns. That will take you to the campaign screen. Now, before we create a campaign, I'd like to go over this screen so it's easy for you to understand. If you look across the top in the blue, these are groups. If you click on all campaigns, you will see any campaigns that anybody in your company has made. So you would be able to review what a colleague has created and see where they're at within their campaign. If you click on My Campaigns, you will see just the campaigns you have created. So for example, Lee Hogan can see his 2 campaigns right here. Open campaign tasks are any tasks with a status open that does not contain data. Open campaigns that are currently active by date. So for example, Brian McNulty has 5 and Lee Hogan has 2. And over here you have overdue campaign tasks. That means you'll get notification of what is not complete yet. Now, if we look at the all campaigns area again, and let's just say you have a lot more campaigns showing up on your screen than what you see here, there is a way that you can cut the information. You would look to the right where it says filters. There's various ways that you can cut the information to find what you're looking for. A simple way is maybe just look up Lee Hogan, and all of Lee Hogan's campaigns would show up. Or you could look up by code because each campaign is associated with a code. Kind of like a coupon. When you go to scan it in a store, the computer knows that code as to how much to give you off. Well, this code knows which campaign to pull up for you. You can look by end date, by name, by the owner, and by start date. So there's various ways that you can find campaigns if you're having a hard time finding what you're looking for. Now, also looking to the right over here, if you look under the common tasks area, you're going to see save records as a group. You are able to line by line save what you would like. Oops. And let's just say we had those 3, and you click save records as a group, you would be able to create a new group. This is a static or ad hoc group. What that means, it's really simple, is that you as a human have gone in to manually create your own group. You as a human would have to go in manually and edit it or delete it. The computer does not automatically do that for you. That's called a dynamic group. Now, over here to the right, promote to dashboard. All that means is that you can take a group, let's just say Windows Vista conversion, okay? And you could create a widget or graphical display and put it anywhere you choose in the dashboard, okay? So that way you have it up there ready to go and it's just more efficient. Now, export means you could export the campaigns outside of the Infor CRM, like such as Excel. Looking at dynamics, name, phone number, addresses, all that kind of stuff can be exported for you. Now looking at the right-hand side, or excuse me, the left-hand side, and you right-hand click, and you can go down and you can create a new campaign. Or there's another way to create a new campaign. You can go up to the top in the black, come on down to campaign, and that screen will open. The same screen either way will open. Now today we're going to pretend to create a campaign. So obviously you would have this information all ready to go when you are creating your execution plan. So you would go in and put a campaign name, something that you will remember. It would be easy for you to look up. So for instance, we're going to do 2017 SimpleSoft social media. Okay. The description of what it is a brief description, obviously, of the campaign. So go down to the field, use email to inform about SimpleSoft. And I'm going to abbreviate because often you can run out of characters. SimpleSoft's social media. Now I'll know what that means because it's abbreviated, but you only have so many characters in there. Okay, so your objective, what are you trying to get out of the campaign? And you should know this already through your execution plan. So to generate interest about our company. Soft. Okay, now your call to action. What do you want your targets to do through this campaign? So maybe to become a prospect of our software. Uh, I don't know, or one of our services. Okay. If you have lead sources through this, maybe you have a community business to business group, a B2B group, or maybe you want to target people from Facebook or target people from Alignable. You could have a lead source in here. So that way you can track to see what kind of responses you get from that particular area. Okay, this is a demo. I know they don't have any lead sources in here because of the demo. We're in setup mode. A code could be created for this campaign if you would like one. You would have a start date, and just say the 31st, and I want to end this whole campaign. If you do the 12-week year, you can count it out. I'm just going to randomly select January 4th for right now. The manager or the person that's going to be dealing with the campaign, if this was me, I would have my name in here, but it's Lee Hogan. If it was me, I would have SimpleSoft as the owner of this campaign, but his company is global. So that's what you see there. Make sure that you always click save. I've done this before and I have not clicked saved, and I had to do it all over again. Looking into this screen, it takes you to a new screen, and this is where you would launch your campaign from. Now, during your execution plan, you would already have decided what you wanted to do in your campaign. So, with that said, you would know your stages and tasks. But before we get there, right here is opportunities. Okay. Opportunities are large responses to campaigns. Usually, the salesperson inputs these opportunities into the system. Now, when we do get the stages and tasks, I'm going to pull down. Okay. I already know ahead of time my quote unquote lesson plan or my outline for what I want to do for the campaign. I'm going to just show you just a couple stages so you know how to make one. Okay, so it says stage 1, and I want to add a stage. So I press add stage, the plus button. Okay, now you want to have a description. So let's just say email 1 to introduce SimpleSoft. Okay, the status is open. Okay, because that means it's on. If you have a lead source, again, you can put that lead source, whether it's Facebook, you have your alignable people, your B2B group, whatever. If you have a code, you can add that in there. Your start date of this particular stage. Well, I think I want to start it on August 31st, and I want to be done with that stage in 1 week. So I'm going to say the 7th. Okay. You can add comments in here if you would like. Now, if you had any budgeting, if it cost you any money to do this, okay, you would put it in here. How many hours maybe it took you to create this, and press OK. Now, you'll see it at the bottom. Okay. Email 1, introduce SimpleSoft solutions. Now you can add a task under there. Okay. Now, underneath that, I want to make sure they follow us. Okay. So ask to be followed. Okay. So maybe within that email, you want to make sure that this is where you're asking them to follow you. and it's 0% complete because I haven't done anything yet. When it's all done, when you've sent out that email with this information, you would put 100% complete. Okay. Date needed to be done. I really need it to be done on the 31st. And make sure you're pressing save or okay. And of course, budget and hours can be put there. Okay. So underneath stage email 1, you will see the task underneath. So introduce simple soft solutions, asked to be followed on all social media. Now, to be honest with you, I'm not sure why that's saying that. So I'm going to edit this stage because I'm going to do another stage anyway. And I don't want to name that. Let's see, email 2. Okay. And we'll just leave it blank for a second. Well, actually, here, email 2, follow up email with exciting news. So maybe you put something really cool on across your social media and you want to say, hey, did you guys check this out? If not, hey, make sure you follow us. So again, it's open. You can have a start date. You can have an end date. So let's just say I want to start this one August 9th. I'm sorry, September 8th. There we go. And I want to end the 15th. Okay. So now we have email 1. This is the first stage. Then asked to be followed. And then you have the second stage. Okay, you do a follow-up email with exciting news, but I want to add a task to that underneath that. I also want to make sure I follow people back. Okay, like on Twitter, people follow you. It's common practice to follow them back. So it'll be open, not 100% complete because I haven't done it yet. We're going to do the same date. Okay, you can have comments in there. You can have your budget and your hours. Okay, so now you have 2 stages with tasks underneath them. I call this kind of a lesson plan. So let's just say that you have completed these tasks. So for instance, asked to be followed on all social media. Gee, yeah, I did that. So I press complete and it says completed. It's 100% complete now. And the date that it was completed, oh, I did that the same day. So I'm all set. Okay. And then you would press save. So that way anybody looking in your information would say, oh, wow, she already did that task. And you can also complete the stage, meaning there's only one thing in there. Completed. Okay. And this is a way for you to remember as well what you have left. So I've completed that. Ooh, I have not done stage 2 task and the next task for that. So that's just a way for you to keep track. It's kind of like a checkoff list. Okay. You would always, always, always press save. Now, for you to see where this is at, let me go back. I'm sorry. Okay, you click My Campaigns, and Lee Hogan created that campaign, and here it is. He went from having 2 campaigns to having the 3rd campaign. And in order to see that campaign, again, you could just double click on it. And if you're all ready to go, I forgot to tell you, in the beginning, whenever you start the campaign, you just press launch. So it dates when you launched the campaign, when you started it. Well, that's it for today. Looking inside of Infor CRM, looking at the campaigns area, and a quick way to create a campaign. Again, my name is Christine Dira. I'm the marketing specialist at Simple Soft Solutions Incorporated. Thank you and have a great day.